everyone looks better in blue and gold. Dr. Albert A. Lilly, Doctor of Dentistry. The dental office of Dr. Albert A. Lilly wishes to salute Stephenville football and its tradition of excellence. Easter Air has become the name synonymous with excellence in Erath County. We recommend a checkup on your central heat and air unit every 6 months to keep it running at its best. Offering no-interest financing on Lennox Systems. Easter Air at 968-6494 or stop by at 1011 North Graham, Stephenville.
Welcome back. Should we go to Ross on the sideline?
Well, let's do that right after this extra point.
All right.
I think he does have something he wants to relate to us, but we'll wait till after this extra point. That's a great timeout right there, Boots. You know, you got to make sure you get this play set. This is a very, very important David's Mattress World extra point.
11 minutes to go, but that's not important right now because Luker lines up with 3 guys behind him. They'll send 4 wingbacks to the right side. Check that Evan goes in motion to the far side. Luker is in shotgun. He rolls to the far side. Setting up, looking to throw, in some trouble. Tries to throw this in the back of the end zone. It's over the back of the end zone. Luker was in trouble and just threw it up for grabs. That's all he could do. The 2-point conversion is no good. Stephenville 0 for 2 on extra points tonight. We'll go to the break after the touchdown. 11 minutes to go in the Techstar Ford fourth quarter. Cleburne 14, Stephenville 12, back in 1 minute on KSTV.
Apartment living seems hassle-free until your bathtub overflows or your bedroom goes up in smoke. Ask your State Farm agent how renter's insurance can help cover the damage. Renter's insurance covers your TV, your laptop, your speakers, your sneakers, your wall hangings, your fine porcelain, and lots of other stuff that could get ruined or even ripped off. If you need renter's insurance, State Farm is there.
Texas Trucks in Stephenville is the home of real trucks, not little bitty trucks, but stout pulling rigs. If you're in the market for a 1-ton dually or a 3/4-ton late model, low mileage, clean truck, then Texas Trucks is the place for you. Don't waste hours driving up and down the interstate looking for a great deal when Texas Trucks has already done it for you. They constantly scour the Southwest looking for that perfect late model, low mileage pickup. Now all you have to do is stop by Texas Trucks and pick out the one that's right for you. Texas Trucks, South Loop, Stephenville. There's a
Bubba. Welcome back. J.W. Boring getting set to kick off. After this kick, we'll go through that last scoring drive. Back deep is Carr and Cumbie. Kick is away, high pooch kick to the far sideline. This one might be up for grabs. It hits the ground, a bad bounce, finally being picked up by Cumbie. Coming in the near sideline, and a great tackle made at the 24-yard line by B.J. Mercer. And how dangerous as the pooch kick around the 30-yard line was able to hit the ground. And once again, a bounce right to a Cleburne return man.
Yeah, you know, you could see that had great potential. They had their 5 guys up front, and everybody else was back deep. That last scoring drive for the Stephenville Yellow Jackets, 9 plays, 65 yards, took 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Luker connected to Cardwell for 14 yards on the touchdown. That scoring summary brought to you by Fletcher Animal Clinic.
After this play, we'll go to Steve Ross on the sideline as Logan walks his Cleburne team up to the line. They lead Stephenville 14-12. Going into motion to the far side is Chandler. Play action, looking to throw his Chandler out in the flats. Has his receiver caught, breaks the tackle, 30, out to the 33, 34-yard line where he's brought down after an 11-yard gain. The man in motion on the play, Cleo Chandler, took the catch. Let's go to Steve Ross.
All right, boys. I'll tell you, it's interesting, the 2 different defensive philosophies we've seen the last 2 weeks. Brownwood sending everybody, selling out to pressure the quarterback. This week, Cleburne just daring Stephenville to run the ball, only rushing 3 defensive linemen. And as you saw in that 2-point conversion try, they had everybody, including the band, back in coverage in the end zone, and it worked for them that time. Be interesting to see what Stephenville's able to do here. If they get the ball back quickly, they won't be hurried for time. They'll be able to run it.
Well, there was one of the most unusual signals by a referee on what the penalty was. He took his back and faced the home press box, then took his 2 hands and patted like his liver or his kidneys. What is that? I have never seen that before.
It's a 15-yard penalty, I know that.
I believe, guys, that's a crackback block.
All right, thank you for that.
Or somebody engaged an offensive or a defensive lineman and then Somebody came in and blocked him in the leg.
That's a high-low thing, yeah. Okay, good call, Steve.
Anyway, it is a huge penalty moving the ball all the way back to the Cleburne 20-yard line. So instead of 1st and 10 out at about the 34-yard line, 35, it's back to the 20.
Now, what is it? Wait a minute. We've got it. We're confused on
Is it 1st and 10 or is it 1st and the extra yardage?
They're saying it's 1st and 10.
Well, they'll move it back. That is unusual. Same play as Carr goes in motion to the far side. Logan on a draw gives the ball to Carr. Carr is stacked up at the 22-yard line, and then a late flag comes in. This one might be a face mask.
I don't know how that could be 1st and 10. That's still stuck on that. It doesn't matter now because there's going to be a penalty. Face mask?
That's what I thought I saw. Personal foul. It's the 15-yarder against Stephenville, so they just gave it all back.
Oh, good grief. Boy, these guys will not let these kids settle this football game. I mean, let's let the flow of the game be what it is.
Stephenville now in the game in penalties. 95 yards in penalties against Stephenville.
Man.
10:37 to go here in the Techstar Ford fourth quarter. Cleburne 14, Stephenville 12, and this has just been a game that, as choppy as it's been because of the officiating, that plays right into the hands of Cleburne what they want.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Trips to the near side, one back behind Logan. Logan is under center. Going out in the flats, the ball is tipped but still caught by Carr. He breaks one tackle, tries to get to the outside and will not break the second tackle as he's thrown out of bounds at the 38-yard line by McCormick.
Man, I tell you what, McCormick just slung him like a rag doll down at the, it was about 32, 33-yard line.
That was almost like a bulldogging or steer wrestling technique, and if you want to see better than that, you're going to have to talk to my brother-in-law, but on the field, that'll do just well.
McCormick says, you might stutter step and do all that hip shake, but when I get to you, I'm throwing you out of bounds.
Half-yard gain on the play, so it's 2nd down and officially 9. Look at the clock showing 8, and it's only a foot gain on the last play. Logan is under center. Pitch to the far side. In some big trouble, but escaping his car. Gets across the 40, 45, 50, cut back. 40 brought down at the 38-yard line. And it's a situation where the Jacket defenders had him about 4 yards deep in the backfield, and he just made them all miss. 25 yards on the gain, and right when that play was developing the way Stephenville was set up, I was ready to call a loss, John.
Yeah, it looked like it wasn't going to go anywhere, and he just cut back inside. Got a good peel back block by one of the wide receivers out there that got him around the corner. Boy, that was a big play.
But still, how he escaped from the backfield, I think, is what's so intriguing with so many white jerseys in the backfield all around him. 1st and 10 for Cleburne at the Stephenville 38-yard line. 9:42 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Going in motion to the far sideline is Whitehorn. Handoff over the left side. The ball is loose. It's up for grabs. Stephenville's gotten on the ball at the 26-yard line. Fumbling the ball on the play. Was it Cumbie? It was Cumbie. He took the ball several yards, and then knocking it out was Hodges somewhere past the line of scrimmage, about 4 yards. The ball darts downfield to the 26, and that's where Stephenville grabs it. Huge break for the Stephenville Yellow Jackets.
Ooh. Boy, I think that was McCormick that picked the ball up, and but Hodges just knocked the ball loose. You're right, Boots. And Cumbie almost looked like he just threw it, but that was because Hodges just came in from behind and just drove the ball.
T.J. Douglas split far to the near side. Luker under center, 2 backs behind him. The tailback in motion is Evett. Luker, inside give to Ferrasis. Ferrasis gets forward to about the 30-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. It'll set up 2nd down and 6. 9:20 and counting. Boy, now Steve Ross said Cleburne is just inviting Stephenville to run as they only rush 3 people and drop 8 into coverage on almost every play. And that's a lot of the reasoning why the short wide receiver screens or down the line of scrimmage passes have had so much trouble working. Luker puts Hunter in motion on the right side, then sends Combs in motion farther behind him. Looking out in the flats, Luker looking to throw, has an open receiver, Combs at the 50, great catch, 45, cuts back 40, a dive down to the 35-yard line. A good pass from Luker that on the play will go 34 yards, and Stephenville has a 1st down in Cleburne territory.
check that. They're going to move it to the 35, so we'll give them 35.
Luker did a wonderful job of staying poised on the sideline and waited for the routes that were going to the sideline to stop and then move back to the middle of the field.
Combs caught it at the 50, so got another 15 yards, Boots.
Luker pitch to the near side, Hunter. Hunter with one block, tries to get to the outside, now cuts back. Good move to the 30, down to the 29-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play.
You'll take that.
8:30 and counting. Stephenville trailing by 2, but marching.
That was one of those like we've been seeing for the Cleburne team. Boots, it looked like Hunter wasn't going to get anything. He stopped at the 35-yard line, saw the space, cut back, and, well, they're only going to give him about 5 yards on that.
Officially 5 on the carry, so it sets up 2nd down and 5.
Boy, you sure want to go score after a turnover.
Luker under center. Double wing-back look as Evan comes in motion to the near side. Play action gives the ball to Hunter. Across the 30, down the 25 to the 24-yard line, and that's enough for a first down.
Well, that's quieted the crowd a little bit here in Cleburne.
I thought so. I watched that play. Too many people ran off, then came back on. Stephenville ran that up the middle with 10 people on the field.
Oh, man, they have been so confused tonight on their defensive personnel they want on the field.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets of Stephenville at the Cleburne 24-yard line. 7:40 and counting in the Techstar Ford 4th quarter. Stephenville 12, Cleburne 14. Luker under center. Handoff over the right side. Hunter cuts inside, gets down to about the 20-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. It'll set up 2nd down and 6. And Stephenville very methodical about their offense right now.
Yeah, this is a drive that started at the Stephenville 25-yard line. And Stephenville has marched right down the field, and they haven't taken a lot of time off the clock, Boots, but I'm sure this is one they'd like to maybe do all on the ground, just run it in with maybe 3 or 4 minutes left on the clock.
Kellen Luker walks the team up to the line, 2 backs behind him. The tailback is in Evan. He goes in motion to the far side. Luker under center. Gives the ball straight ahead for Ross's. Decent running room across the 15, down to the 12-yard line, to the 11, to the 10, to the 9-yard line. Jimmy for Ross's moving the pile.
Good grief. He was stood up hard at the 16-yard line, and he just kept churning, and he got just inside the 10-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal. Boy, give Jimmy a... Now, wait a minute. They're moving the ball back to the...
What in the world is going on? They moved the ball all the way back to the 13-yard line. What is up?
Are they saying his progress was stopped?
I give up.
These guys...
I'm about to jump out the window of this press box.
Easy, big fella.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 13. Pitch to the far side. Hunter, go score on this play. 10, cuts back, finds a great seam. A block from Luker. 10 to the 5, out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A flag is going to be thrown on Luker's block, I think, but it looked good to me.
Looked great to me. He was in front of the man. Went down below the knees.
Hunter went to the far sideline, cut all the way back to the near sideline. Luker threw a great block. And they're waving off the flag. Unbelievable, we got a call. Unbelievable. So Hunter will be out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think the referee heard Jay Cobb and he got scared.
This has been weird.
How do you make those calls if you don't think they're there?
These guys have just, you see it in basketball with referees sometimes when they just kind of lose control of the game.
They've lost control.
I think, and I'm not trying to be critical of them. They have just, things are just, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. 1st and goal, that's what we'll say.
1st and goal for Stephenville, just inside the 2-yard line of Cleburne. Luker under center. Hands the ball to Hunter. Hunter gets close to the goal line. He is stopped at the 1-yard line. It'll set up 2nd and goal from the 1. And very late running off the field was Tinklenberg. Unusual how they broke the huddle with 12 players and had to run him off right before the snap of the ball.
Yeah, that's, the good thing about that stop right there, it's going to take another 20, 30 seconds off the clock. We'll go under 6 minutes. This may be for Ross's time right here, baby.
I agree. Cleburne 14, Stephenville 12. Stephenville 2nd and goal from just outside the 1. Let's punch it in here. Luker under center. The back behind him now. Luker goes over the top. Touchdown! Signal from the far sideline. Judge gives Luker on the sneak the score from just outside the 1. And Stephenville has retaken the lead 18-14 with 5:51 remaining in the Techstar Ford fourth quarter. Now, John, is it decision time? I think certainly it is. You have to go for two to set up the situation to where it will be a 6-point lead.
They would have to make an extra point to beat you.
Up by 5 does no good for you here if you kick the extra point. Up by 6 does some good for you where you give a chance to block the extra point.
And remember, this is a team that's only scored one touchdown on offense.
That's right. One of their scores has come by the interception. Here comes the David. Mattress World, extra point. Luker under center. Pitch to the far side. Evan's going to look to throw. Still looking up for grabs. Is it caught? Touchdown! It's caught! The 2-point conversion is good! And Steed goes over the top of everybody. It's not a touchdown. It's an extra point brought to you by David's Mattress World. The 2-point conversion is good. Stephenville 20, Cleburne 14. We're back in 1 minute on KSTV.
There's a new star in town, Techstar Ford Lincoln Mercury. Come see the difference for yourself. New owners, anxious to win your business with the best possible deals. New hours, open weekdays till 7 and now open Saturday till 6. And most of all, new attitude. You'll love dealing with the friendly people at Techstar. If you don't buy from us, it won't be because of the price. Techstar Ford Lincoln Mercury, Stephenville. What makes Stephenville Printing Company your best choice? Our employees. We have 164 years of combined experience to rely on. With all of our experience working for you, we get the job done right the first time. For quality experience and dependability, call 965-5012 or come by Stephenville Printing Company at 1193 South Loop in Stephenville. You can't afford to pay for anyone else to practice. Come by today for tomorrow's best results or call Stephenville Printing 965-5012. Health Focus Foods has just added 7 new weight loss products and is seeing great results. We have added new products that contain no stimulants. We carry all the supplements for the Atkins diet, and we carry the new 5-HTP, which increases serotonin to the brain. This makes you feel better and also helps you shed pounds. We know as we get older, our metabolism slows down, making pounds harder to shed. So come by Health Focus Foods and let us help you. Monday through Friday, 9 to 7, Saturday, 9 to 6, Sunday, 1 to 5. Stihl has been building quality chainsaws since 1926. Bill's Lawnmower Shop has been providing quality power equipment service since 1966. For an experienced team that can provide excellent service and reliable chainsaws, look to Stihl and Bill's Lawnmower Shop.
Well, Chris Evett used his 6'2 frame to throw to the 6'4 frame of Steed, and that's the only way they made the 2-point conversion because there was Cleburne defenders between the two of them. Nevertheless, Stephenville up by 6 now, 20-14. J.W. Bourne's high pooch kick on the far side. It will hit again. It's up for grabs. It's loose. No signal yet. Stephenville's got another football. Stephenville on the football at the 28-yard line, and the pooch kicks work. J.W. Bourne gives somebody, give him a high five.
Boy, they called it a while ago, Boots. You know, we said it before the kick that it was set up that way. Man, they just went brain dead there for a minute.
That's twice in a row they've let the pooch kick hit the ground. John, that last scoring drive.
It was 9 plays, 75 yards. That took 3:38. That scoring summary brought to you by Loopy's Breakfast and Lunch. And Kellen Luker got the touchdown back, Boots, that he gave away.
Very good.
The last 2 drives, both of them 9 plays. One of them 3 minutes and 37 seconds, the other one 3:38.
Put the nail in the coffin right here. Let's go score. 1st and 10 for Stephenville. Athens, Cleburne, 28-yard line. Luker under center. Sends Evan in motion to the near side. Handoff, the ball to Ferrazis. Gets forward inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. A pickup of 3, maybe 4 on the play as the clock continues to roll. 5:34 and counting here in the Techstar Ford fourth quarter.
And they had to burn a timeout, as I recall, on the kickoff or on the punt, rather.
The punt, right.
And got the 12 men on the field penalty. Boots, I think, you know, they've been selling out and putting 3 guys on the line of scrimmage. Stephenville's going to say to them right now, you're going to have to stop our running game to win this one.
4 yards on the carry for Ferrazis on the previous play. 2nd down and 6. Stephenville up on Cleburne, 20-14. Luker under center. Inside trap to Hunter. Finds running room inside the 25 to the 20. Escapes down to the 19 to the 18 to the 17-yard line. Hunter doing a nice job of just finding the seam, and he gets the first down.
And what a great block by Derek Haney that just opened that hole, Boots. He just pancaked his guy at the 25-yard line, put him on his back. Hunter waited for the block, cut inside, and got the good yardage.
Mr. Haney.
Yes, indeed, baby.
Derek Haney with a great block. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the Cleburne 17-yard line. 4:40 and counting. Stephenville up by 6 and driving. Luker under center. Give the ball over the right side. Ferrasis inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. A pickup of about 3 on the play.
Boots, there's some other fresh legs in there on that offensive line. That's a great call by Coach Browse and you got Keegan's in there, the big man. Big Keegan's. He's in there. Let's see who else is in there as well.
Well, you already talked about Haney getting some playing time in there as well.
Jay Doty's in there as well. Alvarado now leaves. Megan comes in. Yeah, there's all fresh bodies in there. That's a great coaching scheme right there.
2nd down and 7 for the Jackets. Luker under center. Inside handoff to Hunter. Hunter tries to get the outside, cuts inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. A gain of about 1 on the play.
Nothing wrong with that.
It'll set up now 3rd down and a long 5 coming, and 3:45 and counting.
And they are definitely in J.W. Bourne's range right now, Boots, if they have to kick the field goal.
With Stephenville leading by 6, the field goal would take them to a 2-score lead over Cleburne. And my, how that would be very important here with 3:30 and counting.
I do not believe I look in the stands and there's people leaving this football game on the Cleburne side.
How about that?
That's crazy.
This is a Cleburne 6-0 team. 3rd down, a long 5. Luker under center. Play action, rolling to the near side, setting up. He has Carville out at the 12. It went through his hands. Oh, he was open for the 1st down. It might have been thrown just a little bit out in front of him. Cardwell had easy territory for the 1st. He might have even scored, but Luker throwing that one just a touch hot.
Looks like it's going to be about a 30-yard field goal effort here by Bourne. And notice they got it set up over on the right hash, Boots, which is perfect the way the wind's blowing.
Helps him with the wind, and if he draws the ball back, it should all work to perfection.
This is huge because it puts you, they have scored twice to beat you.
J.W. Bourne getting set. The snap back, the hold down, the kick is on the way. It is up, and it is good. With 3:08 to go in the Techstar Ford 4th quarter, Stephenville extends 23-14. We're back in 1 minute on KSTV.
Whether on or off the field, success requires focus, knowledge, and action. At Investment Centers of America, we focus on your goals, offer you our cumulative knowledge of investments, and recommended actions that fit your objectives. We enjoy being your coach, but you're the quarterback. After all, it is your money. Investment Centers of America, Town and Country Bank Building, Stephenville. Investment Centers of America. We know the territory.
The Olympic Decathlon. 10 events, 2 days. You got to run, throw, jump, and hurdle. And you got to do it better than anybody in the world. Building a community. Hundreds of programs, one vision. You got to train, support, counsel, encourage, and guide. And you've got to help bring everybody together to make it happen. Only one organization does all that. That's United Way. That's the power of you.
Hello, friends. This is Greg Bruner for Bruner Motors, sitting on top of my old friend Buck here. You may think this is a lot of bull, but I've got some specials that are no bull deals for you.
GM certified used cars and trucks which have gone through an extensive 110-point inspection and come standard with a 12-month or 12,000-mile factory bumper-to-bumper warranty.
On behalf of our 90 employees, come on down to any of our 3 locations for your no bull deal. And by the way, we appreciate your business.
The Stephenville Athletic Booster Club wants to say thank you to Northland Cable for backing the Jackets and generously providing the time for this broadcast.
We come here on a glorious quest, search for that which can be found nowhere else. Where, in the trenches where mighty men clash, amidst the echoes of glories past, high atop Olympus? No, this is our quest. This is what football is all about. Now all I gotta do is find that nacho guy.
Johnny, that last scoring drive.
Well, it was 5 plays, 14 yards, 2:35 off the clock. Bourne with a big 31-yard field goal. A scoring summary brought to you by Walmart Vision Center in Stephenville, and that, of course, coming after the fumble recovery on the kickoff. Now I guess you just kick it deep, don't you?
Well, Cleburne is looking to set up possibly to return the pooch this time, but I say go ahead and kick it over the deep man's head.
Well, you want yardage in front of you now.
Bourne getting ready to kick it away.
because they got to score twice.
Approaches. Is a high pooch to the near sideline. It's going to be taken by Carr at the 20. Moves forward to the 25. Gets to the 27, and then he's run over at the 27-yard line. Quickly down there for the Jackets, I believe was, well, I thought was Ryan Harris at first. Check that 51. It's Cam Ferguson.
Cam Ferguson along with Gilson. Let me see another number there. I just saw. That is Josh Martin.
3:01 remaining in the contest. Stephenville up by 9.
2 scores. Boy, that was a big field goal.
23-14, and you should have seen the Cleburne fans filing out of here after that field goal was good.
Now, there's good seats down front now.
Under center is Logan. Logan straight drop. Pump fakes. Looking to throw the deep ball. He's hammered when he lets it go. This one's up for grabs. It's picked off. Kendall Prowse picks it off at the 49-yard line of Cleburne. And Logan just trying to throw a desperation pass to it way too high. And playing center field was Prowse. He camped out underneath it and made the INT.
That'll send the rest of the folks home. Remember what I said to you, Boots, in the first quarter. I think if you're Cleburne, you don't want to have to be throwing the ball late to win the football game. And you saw it there. That was like a Hail Mary at the end of the ball game. And his receiver stopped. I think he was supposed to be an out and up. He went out and didn't go up, and Browse was the only guy there to pick it. Harmon on the rush that time that really just...
Boy, he and Parks were right on top of Logan when he let that one go. And that may have had some reason of why the ball went straight up like it was as well.
Good point. He couldn't step into the pass.
1st and 10 for Stephenville at the Cleburne 49. Luker handing off to Ferrasis. Ferrasis getting forward for about 3 yards. He gets to the 46-yard line, and the clock rolls.
They don't burn any timeouts?
Well, they have 2 left, so they may wait and see what happens after the first down play.
Yeah, that makes sense.
2:38 and counting after the 3-yard pickup from Ferrasis.
Boy, it's going to just be power football now. Look at all the fresh legs they're bringing in on the offensive line now.
A bunch of white jerseys.
Yeah.
Keel splits far to the near side. Tight end look with O'Neal at a wingback. Inside handoff to Hunter. Hunter gets inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. Another pickup of about 2 on that play.
Look at all the coaches on Cleburne's sideline looking at Coach Parker for a timeout. He's just got his hands on his hips.
Boy, that's interesting. Look at that. All the coaches before the play, you're right, Johnny, all look down at Parker like, are we going to call timeout?
It's almost like he's just mailed this one in, Boots.
3rd down and 5. Well, interesting to see, John, is how this Cleburne team will do against Brownwood when they'll have to totally change their defense. 3rd down and 5, Luker under center. Handoff over the left side. Hunter finds a seam across the 35, cuts out to the 30, down to the 27-yard line. A first down for Stephenville, right up the gut for the Zackrabbit. Hunter gets a first down carry to the 27-yard line, and there is a Cleburne player down on the field.
17 yards on that running play right there. If they mark it, yes, they do it at 27. That'll stop the clock at 1:29, and maybe that's why now Dennis Parker's going to burn a timeout.
You know to call State Farm if your car gets damaged. But what if you need a little body work? Well, what you might not know is that your State Farm agent offers health insurance. Whether it's for minor repairs or a new set of wheels, or even long-term care, the company that protects your car can also help keep you in mint condition. If you need health insurance, State Farm is there.
Supporting the Jackets for over 30 years. Bill Tomlinson, class of 67. David Tomlinson, class of 71. The Stephenville Funeral Home, your family's friend in time of need in Stephenville. There's a new star in town, Techstar Ford Lincoln Mercury. Come see the difference for yourself. New owners, anxious to win your business with the best possible deals. New hours, open weekdays till 7 and now open Saturday till 6. And most of all, new attitude. You'll love dealing with the friendly people at Techstar. If you don't buy from us, it won't be because of the price. Techstar Ford Lincoln Mercury, Stephenville.
Well, Pigskin Prep coming into this game said Stephenville was a 6-point favorite. I felt like that probably wasn't enough respect for Stephenville coming into this game. But you've got to tip your hat to Cleburne tonight. Their defense played a well of a ball game this evening, kept Stephenville off stride, a little help from the officiating to keep things choppy. But the offense did enough for Cleburne to keep the ball out of our offense's hands.
Well, and you said it, Boots. They were just well coached. I mean, when you see teams not missing assignments, you know they've studied game film, and they're doing, you know, they're being well coached. And Dennis Parker, you got to tip your hat to him.
Jimmy Joe Grundy was the hurt player on the field. He's coming off to the near sideline.
Looks like it might have been a little ankle problem there, but he's running off, and that's a good sign.
Health Focus Foods would like to show your athlete how to get maximum performance through supplementation. We help boys and girls in all sports to have more endurance, increased performance, stronger bones, and greater lean muscle mass. Supplementation has been proven in all sports to be a critical part of the young athlete's diet, helping your children the same way we would help ours. Come by and see Mike for the best selection, best prices at Health Focus Foods. Monday through Friday, 9 to 7, Saturday, 9 to 6, Sunday, 1 to 5. Whether on or off the field, success requires focus, knowledge, and action. At Investment Centers of America, we focus on your goals, offer you our cumulative knowledge of investments and recommended actions that fit your objectives. We enjoy being your coach, but you're the quarterback. After all, it is your money. Investment Centers of America, Town and Country Bank Building, Stephenville. Investment Centers of America. We know the territory.
Once again, it's time for us to show our support for Yellow Jacket football. That means a lot of traveling. The all-new 99 Chevy Silverado pickup will get you there safely, in comfort, and in style. I invite you to stop by and see our staff about this all-new Chevy truck. And when you do, you will meet a staff that genuinely cares about you and your family. We consider ourselves family and encourage you to do the same. From all of our staff to you, travel safely and go Jackets!
Accidents happen, and no matter when or where they do, the world's largest claim service network gets on the case immediately. Prompt personal service is no accident. So we can get you back on the road faster than you can say,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now, did Cleburne burn a timeout, or was that considered an injury timeout on the play?
I think it was an injury timeout. They were wanting to burn one, but when they saw, remember after they scored that 14th point, we said after all was said and done and all the work they've done, they're still only one score ahead. Oh, and Stephenville just kept their head, came back, and boy, remember on the kickoff after 14-6, they were fired up.
Luker under center. Pitch to the far side is Cardwell. Cardwell trying to get to the corner. 30, goes out of bounds at about the 24-yard line, and Cardwell, using his stocky 150 frame, if you can call that, absolutely plowed over one of the defensive backs on the far sideline.
Steve Ross down there on the sideline, that came right in his front yard there. And
Steve, who'd he run over?
Number 5, who my program has been stolen by.
Cleo Chandler.
Yeah, Cleo.
He delivered some punishment that time, did he not?
He did. That was quite a collision. Cody Cardwell never goes down easy. He always deals out some punishment. If you're going to tackle him, you're going to pay.
Luker back under center, 1:01 to go. Handoff over the left side. Hunter finds Hunter and misses the 20 to the 15, down to the 12-yard line.
Boy, this is a Cleburne team that has mailed it in here in the last minute and a half, and that's understandable. But I think Stephenville would even like to go ahead and put another one in.
I agree.
I think they would. They really do.
They don't even stop the clock that time to set the change, which is kind of unusual, as 47 seconds and counting.
Yeah, these guys don't want them to score, and who can blame them?
41 seconds and counting. Stephenville might get 2 more plays off. Luker under center. Let's fake the dive and throw it. Just kidding. Luker under center goes to a knee, and that's an Art Browse class move.
Yep. Nothing will be said after this game.
That's why I don't coach.
That'll do it.
That will be it. 24 seconds and counting. Stephenville improves their district record now to 3-1. Cleburne is 3-1. Stephenville extends on the season to the record of 6-1, and next week is homecoming as the Jackets go home to take on the Joshua winless Owls. That will do it for the Techstar Ford fourth quarter. Our final score tonight, Stephenville 23, Cleburne 14.